Welcome back to Karen's Skincare Pro. Today I'm giving you some tips to give you an instant lift, and who doesn't need an instant lift in these challenging times? Tinting your eyebrows. Now, tinting your eyebrows might sound a little bit difficult, but actually it's not. It's something you can very easily do at home. And tinting your eyebrows gives a completely different look to your face, gives you more definition, and it looks almost like you've had a little mini facelift. There are lots of products you can buy out there online because your salon's probably not open at the moment. And the only thing you need to be a little bit careful about is choosing your color. Now, I would suggest if you're dark-haired that you will go 1 or 2 shades lighter than your hair color, and if you're fair-haired, go 1 or 2 shades darker than your normal hair color. Before you start the tinting process, of course, read the instructions very carefully and check maybe if a patch test, if you're somebody who's never done tinting before, do a patch test 24 to 48 hours before to ensure that you're not going to react badly to the product. Preparation. What I would advise is that you outline the area that you want to tint. So what you see or what you would like to have. And the rest of the area, so below and above the area, you would take a cotton bud with some barrier cream on it and mark off these areas so that you're not tinting something that you don't want tinted. When you've followed the instructions and left your tint on for the allotted time, this is where it's very easy to pluck your brows. So when I'm talking about eyebrow plucking, I'm talking about only below the bottom line. So along here, do not touch above the eyebrow, leave that to the professionals. You can come back and see us when lockdown is finished and we'll sort all of that out, but this is just an instant lift. Don't be shocked when you remove the tint, because a lot of people get this, they're like, oh my God, they're so dark. Don't worry, the first day or two, it always looks darker than it's actually going to be because the tint is also on the skin, but this diminishes very quickly and you'll see you'll have your very nice tinted eyebrow results. If tinting your brows is a step too far and you're afraid you're going to make a big mess of it, then why don't you just get one of these eyebrow gels? They're really, really nice products out there, and you can just paint it on in the morning, look great for your Zoom meetings, and wash it off in the evening, and then you don't have to worry about did I do it right or did I do it wrong, or do I have to have camera off for the next 6 weeks. A lot of these products also are lash or brow serums, and the brow serums help to grow your natural brows. So this would be an interesting thing to try out while you're stuck at home. Do an exfoliation. It's a great time to do an exfoliation because maybe your salon is closed and your skin is looking a little bit dull and grey and you want that nice radiant look. If you want more information on which exfoliation you should use, you can check out my exfoliation video. Then after your exfoliation, you could use a mask. If you've got a mask at home, I would recommend a hydrating mask. Give beautiful results, and this will add to your lockdown radiance. What is better for lifting the spirits than painting your nails? And I know a lot of people don't like to do this at home because they're afraid they're going to mess it up, or I've seen the kind of home jobs that have come into me after lockdown, and it's sometimes it's a little bit okay, good you're here, but you can do this at home. And I'm going to give you my pro tip, and the pro tip is do not paint the whole nail. So don't paint exactly every little pick of the nail that you see. Leave a millimeter at the top of the cuticle and maybe a millimeter or a little bit more down the side. So just don't go the whole way, and this is easy for you to clean any mistakes with a little piece of cotton wool or a little bit of paper around, a little bit of kitchen paper around a cocktail stick, and then you don't have to, it's not messed all over the fingers, it's not messed over the cuticles, and this is a perfect way to lift your spirits during lockdown. Doing a home pedicure is a step too far for a lot of people, but there's one thing that you could do, and that is remove the hard skin on your feet. Now don't worry, you don't need to get out the sandpaper, it's not that kind of treatment. You can use these foot exfoliation booties. So they're skin softening, they're like little, almost like paper socks. You put them on, the product is already in them, and you just tighten, there's a little strap normally to tighten them, and you sit back and you relax. Sometimes it's 30 minutes, sometimes it's 90 minutes, and you just sit up and you wait. You could be working away on your computer, you could be doing whatever you want as long as the booties are on. Now, there's different ones out there. I mean, some of them are really excellent, some of them are like, yeah, okay, didn't see much of a difference. So look out for ones that contain lactic acid and glycolic acid, because these are the ones that give the nicest results. Trust me, I've tried these and the results have been really excellent. So after your 30 minutes or 90 minutes, whatever, you remove the booty, dry your feet, or I think normally you have to rinse the feet, and you wait. Now, the result is not instantaneous. You have to wait normally about 7 days. I would ensure you're wearing socks, because when they peel, they peel. You will never think your feet could shed so much dead skin. Now, okay, this is kind of the uncomfortable period because the skin every place, right? But that's okay, because after about 7 days, so 14 days later, you will have fantastically soft feet. And the results of these last really long. I have to say, the last one I did lasted me for 4 months. It was so good that you'd almost slip on the floor, that your feet are so soft. This is something really, really good that I would recommend you do now, because if you do it later on in the summer, this whole foot peeling can make your feet a little bit sun sensitive, and you actually feel it, and you just want to do it now when you've got the time. And enjoy the results, of course. Next week, I'm going to be demonstrating a deep tissue face massage. This is amazing. If you're at home and you're stuck in front of a computer and you're frowning the whole time, this is an amazing release for your skin. So join me next week. In the meantime, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll keep making videos. See you next week.